What's going down? Basement Banners, the channel Thor's Thoughts, the show. I'm back. There's another McFarlane Toys, DC Multiverse, Target exclusive, year-long, Build a Wave, Starro the Conqueror, Crime Syndicate, Superwoman. That was a mouthful. I got Superwoman. I actually got her a while back. She's been sitting around. To be honest, I actually have Owlman too. And I've been debating double review. You know how much I don't like doing multiple figure reviews anymore. Single review, I went back and forth. I was kind of maybe waiting to see if the fourth figure was ever going to get announced. No. Still to this date hasn't been, as of taping. Who knows about when posting. So, you know what? She was sitting there, I was staring at her. I said, let's do it. So here we go. Superwoman. Now, I will say, all these figures, oh man, I was pretty pumped for. And I'm glad I have them. But Ultraman, man, I did like that figure more than I thought I was going to. And this Superwoman, before I even get her out, I mean, she's very basic. Now, making her part of this Build-A-Wave was a good idea because she has the big, beefy mouth part to Starro. So she also has another, like, hugger monster. Oh, this one's attached to the back. All right, hold up. She also has another one of those hugger monsters. So it looks like you're going to get one of those with every figure because the Owlman does too. And he's got 2 tentacles. And then the last figure, like I said, still not announced. It's either going to be Power Ring or Johnny Quick. Come on. I do love the hugger. Now, I know there's been face huggers in different iterations of the Starro the Conqueror. But for this source material, the Crime Syndicate that they're using, this is accurate. So we'll just have to deal with the chest huggers instead of the face huggers and move on with our lives. But at least we're getting Starro the Conqueror. Like, at least we're even getting Starro the Conqueror. Holy buckets. This is a beefy piece right here. So you get it's got the mouth and the inside tentacles. Which, do they have wires in them? Yeah. They're bendy-ish. And then the outside, which connects to, bam. Oh, you hear that snap into place? That's a gorgeous thing right there. Look at that. We got 2/4 of Starro the Conqueror. The mouth on the back, the eyes on the front, and now the top tentacle. Okay, there. Oh, okay. See, I see how the other 4 connect in now from these holes along this one. So this is like, she's the linchpin of the whole thing. Which, whatever. I mean, Starro the Conqueror, that's the part, right? That's why they could do the Crime Syndicate wave with Starro, because they knew enough people would want Starro that they just automatically buy. Now, I will say, if you've been patient, and I know a lot of people were, you can get her right now and Owlman, I want to say for $12.49. So they're half price currently. So there's your handy dandy McFarlane standee. We're back at the cards being figure cards, which is fine because I mean they've moved now back to comic book cards, but whatever. This is a very basic card, basic figure. I mean, you may sense a theme here. You may sense a theme. And I am happy to have her and Owlman in the animated movie Crisis on Two Earths. They like had a thing and or like a couple or something like that, which is great to have. But you also need her for the trinity of the Crime Syndicate, right? Ultraman, her, and Owlman. That's the Crime Syndicate trinity. So she does have a pretty cool Wonder Woman-esque look to her, even though she's completely different. Double jointed elbows, double jointed. She's got like Roman sandals, like the lace sandals on that are all the way up her leg. The black, just real basic suit with a little train behind it. It's not a bad figure. There's just not a ton of detail, and there's not a ton of, I like the sculpt. I think the head sculpt is good, especially I saw a head sculpt of, who was it? I can't remember what. I saw a head sculpt for a female character, And I was like, they're not even trying. I can't remember what company it was. I think it might have been wrestling. And I was like, this is bad. Now I'll say the head sculpt and the sculpt in general, I don't hate on this figure. I do like the little S she's got at the top of her thing there. It's like I said, it's a really basic figure. She's got the arm guards, which are cool. Full mobility because the costume is so minimal that you can move. You know, she's got good mobility. Her standing's good. Joints seem good. Everything seems good. Nice bicep swivel. It's a little. The bicep swivel is not really non-existent because the arms, like flush the whole way up, so you can't really turn the bicep. Now without popping it off. So not really bicep swivel. But outside of that, like I said, it's not a bad figure. It's just a basic figure. I don't know how you could enhance this figure or what you could add to her to make her. I mean, you could have given her a weapon of some sort. You could. There are things you could have done. But I mean, like I said, it's not a bad figure, and you get the big chunky Starro part, and that's like the main piece of it. So let's read the card. Superwoman, Crime Syndicate, real name. Oh, it is Donna Troy. So it is Wonder Woman. Hardcore. I didn't even know that. Honor 3, Donna Troy hails from Demon's Island. Her Earth's Themyscira, where the women are ruled by a cruel Queen Hippolyta. When Steve Trevor arrives on the island in 1945, he and Donna quickly fall in love, but Steve has an ulterior motive. He's there to recruit soldiers for the war. And when he doesn't get the warriors he wants, Steve takes Donna hostage. What? Donna then makes it the difficult decision to destroy the one she loves, a dark lesson her mother Hippolyta wanted her to learn. Subsequently, Donna leaves the island and forms an army of supervillains known as the Crime Syndicate, vowing to one day return and depose her mother as ruler. So she wants to take over the throne. Weird. That's a really weird backstory. These Elseworld Batmans and Supermans and Wonder Woman's, they have very interesting backstories. Like, they're just very interesting backstories. And that's, I think, what we like about them. Especially these, it's Starro. That's what we like. We like, look at this guy. He's going to be pretty good. He's going to be pretty good size. He's going to be bigger than Swamp Thing. Yeah. Like, looking at the size of the tentacles here. And Owlman's right here. Looking at the size of the tentacles in Owlman, which they're like curled up. It's going to be a pretty big Starro. And that, my friends, is worth the price of admission. You know what to do. You know where to do it. Till the next one. Deuces.